Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the remove covered intervals problem. So this is another intervals problem back to back, as we solved merge intervals and insert interval, and this is another. So given a list of intervals, remove all intervals that are covered by another interval in the list. So interval a comma b is covered by interval c comma d if and only if c is less than equals to a and b is less than equals to d. So this is the case, c should be left of a, and like basically a and b, this intervals lies between this interval. Then we can treat this interval as we can remove this interval from the list, and after doing so we have to return the number of remaining intervals. So let's understand first. So what does it mean? C comma d will cover the interval a comma v is that, like c is this point and the d is somewhere here, then a and b, any a and b interval like lie between this place a and b. So c and d is covering this interval a and b, so we can remove this interval as this interval is covering this. So this is the problem, and we have to remove all such intervals which is covered by some other intervals. So how we will solve this problem? So this is the example 1. We have 3 intervals, 1 4, then 3 6. So as per the all the intervals problem, as we solved earlier as well, first of all we will sort these intervals array based on their start index, so that we can easily do the other. So if I sort these intervals, so we have 3 intervals, this will become 1 4 in the first candidate itself interval, then second 2 8 will come here, and the third one will be 3 comma 6. So after sorting based on the start, these will be our intervals array. Now let's try to draw the intervals. If I draw from here 1 and I will go till the 4, so this is, let's say, 4, then second interval is 2, start somewhere here and it will go till the 8, so 2 to 8. Now the third interval 3 to 6, so 3 will be somewhere here, 3, and it will go till the 6. So 6 will be somewhere here. So if you see this interval, this 3 to 6 is totally covered by the 2 to 8. So we can remove this interval 3 to 6. Hence, after removing, we will left only the 2 intervals. One is 1 to 4, second is 2 to 8. So the answer is 2, as you can see here. So first of all, we will sort based on the start index. Now how we will compare? So for comparing that, we will create a temporary like current interval, let's say cur, and we will keep the start and end as a -1. Why -1? As you can, so the reason of keeping this -1, as we can see the constraints, all the values start and end in the intervals is in between 0 to 10 to the power 5. So hence we can keep the initialize, then we will start comparing. So for comparing this, and we will treat this as an interval, let's say from the interval list, if I treat, so there is a 2 case, either this current interval is lie here, or the, so this is the current interval block like lies between the interval we are processing, or the reverse case, like in the current interval range our current interval we are processing is in lies here. So one of this way, so we can count those many places where this overlap is happening. So after getting the number of overlap intervals, we will subtract from the total one. So one of the approach is this, but another approach we can think in the way we will compare, like as we already sorted. So let's go here, as we sorted this based on the start index, so we will just compare like the case where it is not overlapping. So the case is like this, the 1 4, the 1 4 and the 2 8, 2 8. So 1 4 and the 2 8 1. So here what is the constraint here? The left part from the current interval of 0 is lesser than the new interval we are getting I, this interval is in the right side, as well as this right part is from the. So if I draw the current interval, let's say somewhere here to here, So this is current interval start, let it CS, and this is current interval end, and the interval we are posing, let's say interval IS and IE. So if this is the case, then these are not overlapping. So in that case, we will keep this current interval as the same I of S and update this AND interval, like current interval and by maximum of these two values. So this is the solution. Let's quickly implement this. So for implementation, we will first sort arrays dot sort the intervals based on the, if we get the two interval A and B, then we will sort based on the A of 0 like start minus B of 0 in the ascending order. After sorting, let's define our current interval let's say, and it is like new int of this. So now we will iterate all the intervals in interval. So let it call in intervals. Now let's also define the result which we have to return in the end. So int result is equal to 0, that we will return here. So here first we will check if the this interval of start is greater than the current interval of start, and interval of end is also greater than the current interval of end. So in that case, we just update the current interval of 0 with the interval of 0 the start with, and also update our result, and here we just update the current interval of 1, which is the end, with the math.max of maximum among either the self or the from the interval of end. So this is how it will work. So let's compile the code and see if it is passing. So I forgot to treat it as it is should be an array of two things. So let's compile it again. So it is working. Let's submit the code and see it is accepted. So what is the time complexity? The time complexity of this sorting is n log n, and this is just plus n. So overall time complexity of this solution is n log n, and the space complexity is constant as we are just using this 2 and 3 variables. So this problem is similar to the merge interval, non-overlapping interval and insert interval. If you haven't solved them, try them as well. And if you like my solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.